goodness, guys. I am so tired. And I'm thankful that my husband let me sleep a little bit extra because last night we didn't get into like 2 a.m. and I'm not used to that. We drove out to PA and for a business briefing, and we didn't get in till really late, and I never really get in that late. So my husband's off today, and we talked about letting me get sleep because I don't do well without sleep, and it's been a long time since I have not been getting sleep. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Yvette. I'm a 40-year-old mom of 3. I have a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 14-year-old. And I recently quit teaching to be a stay-at-home mom who serves in her calling. So today we're going to chat, and I'm going to show you their rooms because I decorated their rooms. And we're going to talk about why I quit the routines and how I'm going with building new habits. And maybe it inspires you in a moment. So I don't even normally put this wave cap on, but me and this ponytail, y'all. Woo! I'm about this close to cutting it. I was talking to my sister, and I'm like, look, sis, if we get together for Christmas, can you cut my hair? I'm over it. And if I don't get together with my sister on Christmas, I'm cutting my own hair. I wasn't going to be one of those people like brushing their teeth on camera. Setting their camera up to brush their teeth on camera. Y'all, I'm going in my daughter's, my 14-year-old's room to steal her slippers, her little Ugg shoes. I'm going to steal them. I'm not the only one who does that. And I'm going to just show you the kids' rooms like as they are. Like, I post motherhood rooted in faith and not perfection. So I'm not going to clean up their rooms before I show you like the reveal, because it's been a few days since I actually decorated their rooms. Like crafting and coloring and all things pretty, like mainly crafting has been like my coping mechanism for anxiety. So I just spent literally one day just shutting down everything else, and I just decorated their rooms. And it just was really a good way for me to self-regulate my emotions, which I'll talk about a little bit in a second. Here's her room. So this wreath has been hanging up for 2 years. Like, I didn't make this. It came from a friend of ours who is an artist, and she made this wreath. And it's pink, and it's Solani's room colors. So she just keeps it up year round. I hung up her little Christmas ballies, which you're going to see all throughout the house. I have some on her curtains there. Then her little snow globe, which she loves snow globes. So this one. Then I have more of her little Christmas ornaments. And I have a new blog post about the stocking and why it's hanging up this year. But that's her first stocking. It was in the shed not in the shed, in the box for years. And I decided to hang it up. So read the blog post if you want to know more. Then I set up her little tray with a little Christmas mug and tree, and then hung up more of the ballies on her curtains. And then she has little twinkle lights. But I just put up the stuff for her, and she came home from her daddy's house because we have a blended family. She stays 1 week here and then 1 week at daddy's house. So yeah, and I redid her bed. I changed her linen. She's got her winter themed sheet set and her pillows that she picked out. But so my therapist asked me a question like, what makes me feel the safest? So I have therapy every 2 weeks, and I just spent the time like really trying to make an inventory of when I feel safe. And I felt disappointed because there was no long stretch of period of time for when I felt safe. And it just kind of underscored what, has really been brought to reality through therapy sessions, that I have been operating on my coping strategy that I developed from my childhood because it's what I had to develop to survive. And I'm not there anymore, but your trauma response, or my trauma response, is to just default to doing certain behaviors. It's because my nervous system feels like I need to do it to make me feel safe. So it's just been an eye-opener to just really go slow each day and to just really debunk some of my behaviors and to put them into perspective as to why I respond and why I do certain things. It's been really an eye-opener. So if you do have insurance, flip your insurance card over, dial the number for behavioral health services. Everybody needs a little bit of therapy. Everybody needs an outside party who is trained in everything about the human nature, the brain, and such. We are driving to North Jersey today. That's why I was like, I'm thankful that my husband let me sleep, because I have to be on the road for like an hour and 20 minutes. And when I'm sleepy and me and sleepy and driving doesn't mix, I'm just so proud. This was all her thing. And I'll ask her how much she raised and I'll put it on the screen, but this was all her. I wasn't going to do this because God is talking to me about serving people in a different kind of way, but she was led to do this. And from contacting the agency, creating a website, finding out what these kids need, searching for it and pricing it, reaching out, using her social media platforms and her business contacts to raise the money for these 20 children who live in a motel right now with their parents during the holiday season. It like touched me so much, and I actually like broke down in the kitchen the other night and I said to her, like, it means so much to me because I remember what it feels like living in a motel. And I explained to her, like, there were times that me and her mom that I remember living in a motel, and it was a stressful time, and it was a time of just being uncertain, and just knowing the quality items that she got in partnership with other people for kids. Like, they're gonna be happy. And honestly, it's not about the stuff. It, like, for me, during those times when people showed up with brand new things to give to my mom for us, it was like we were not forgotten. So not only am I incredibly proud of her for thinking of it, and just like in all, like, she did this better than us. She raised this money so quickly, so efficiently, without our help. And I just like purposely was not going to be a hover parent, like just be hands off, let her feel like what it is like to do something like this from start to finish, and know that mom didn't have anything to do with it. And also she said, like, look, mommy, if I don't get, all the money I need, then I'm just going to use my money from my business just to make sure the kids get it. So my therapist was like, give yourself more, credit for that. Hi, June. Hi. The Buddha. This is the Buddha butt. Hi. Hi, Buddha. Yeah. To get some breakfast. About me is I'm gonna eat. Look at you. You drinking out that cup like a big boy. I love it. Me and Junior are gonna eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna sit and look at the Cozy app. And the Cozy app, I'll link in the description box. It's a free app, or there's parts of it that you could pay for, but I just use the free version, and I use it for a lot of different things. I'm using it to list for my family for shopping when we need to do something together and just be on one accord. But I'm also trying the calendar feature to program and schedule things. Yes, I know I can use the calendar on my iPhone, but I'm not there yet. So I'm just using the Cozy app because all of my lists and everything else are right in that app too. So in the Cozy app, and you guys know here on the channel, I've been talking about how I quit routines. So I've been programming in habits that I would like to put into play that are going to make me not just happy and successful and thriving, but help move my family toward our future selves, the vision that we ultimately have for our family. So I'm going to sit down and like plan to make sure I just have my day going right. And inside of the app, I already input like my future based activities, which has really been helpful for me over the last week or 2 weeks or so, is to have those programmed in, to just know that what do I need to do first, so that at the end of the day, I feel good about how things went, instead of me just scrambling all over the place, just only focusing on one part of ourselves, which is like maintaining the house, but also making sure I schedule in things that are going to help me get to that ultimate vision. So after we are done eating breakfast, I'm going to sit and just look at the Cozy app to make sure the day is planned smoothly, because with 3 kids, everybody going in different directions, owning a business and just trying to keep everything in order, like I forget about stuff. And if I don't write it down or have it programmed in, then one thing that I forget about can like turn the whole day around. Just want to show y'all this mess he makes on the floor every time he eats. Ugh. Yes. So I just decluttered and reorganized my closets. So I put all of the cleaning towels down here so Lily Jean could reach them. Actually, I probably need to start a load of laundry. One of the things in my Cozy thing is to do something for the laundry every single day. So I'm going to clean this up and get started on my Cozy planning. Hey, turn up. Go, June. Go, June. Go, June. Hey, 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 hey. Drama. I'm gonna show you the kids' rooms in a second. I just gotta fix this because looks like somebody scribbled on the door last night. Alan Jr. is quite the savage and ripped off the snowman buttons last night. So I'm just putting them back. And he's actually right behind me, pulling the beads off of his crib. The child destroys everything. But I guess this is what boys do. I don't know. Comment down below. Is this what I have to look forward to as a boy mom? At the desk, and you guys are probably shaking because that would be Junior at the tripod. So I'm actually shopping for a new planner for 2023. I'm going to share some of them in the description box that I actually like, but I haven't made a decision yet. But I want to go ahead and get them because I want to do a veggie straw. I want to do you know, like go ahead and start planning my things for 2023. One of my daily habits for my future-based activities is to dream and plan. Just spend an hour, you know, just dreaming and planning out my next day and just dreaming and writing the vision. I was listening to something on Clubhouse, and one of the researchers said that, what it does for the brain to just sit down and just write things down and dream on a sheet of blank paper for an hour a day. So I'm actually going to do that. So I'll share some of my potential planners in the description box. So check those out if you're interested. And if you have a planner that you're excited about using for 2023, let me know, because I'm not fully decided yet. Something else is that I have been decluttering over on my Instagram story. If you're not already following me, do that at Original Cherie Yvette. And I said I was going to do this because you know how in the Black family they say, if you bring the new year in with a dirty house, then your house is going to be dirty for the whole year. Now, I don't believe in superstitions, and I don't think that's true, but mentally I remember hearing that growing up. So before the new year, I always want to make sure that my house is in tip-top shape. So I have made a habit of decluttering and just getting rid of stuff that is just stuff that I don't need. So I have another donation truck coming for free. I'll link that in the description too if you're interested. They come and pick up your clutter, you bag it all up, put it on your porch location, they take it for free, and you get a receipt to write it off on your taxes, the things that you've donated. So I have another one coming on Thursday, so I'm going to finish decluttering out some things so that I can be ready for that. But follow me over on Instagram if you kind of want to see some of that decluttering motivation, or if you want to declutter with me. So yeah, this is stuff I kind of got to go through. Some of it I know I have to keep. Others I know I need to file this because I'm keeping these to show her progression. So I'm just going to put it in this pile and do it later because I have a really strict schedule I need to stick to. First I got to load the gifts into the car, pick up Ailani from school, and then we're going to drive to North Jersey to drop off all the gifts that she has for the children. And then when I get back, I have a 4 o'clock session with a client right in here, which is why I needed to get it tidy. And then I have a 5 o'clock meeting, and then I got a 7 o'clock meeting, and all the things I want to do with the kids today. So I'm going to finish just tidying up and let the vacuum kind of clean up in here. But I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out. And yeah, we are more alike than we are different. So I want to say Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next one.